My beloved child, I come to you not in thunder nor in fear, but in the quiet whisper that touches your heart when the world grows heavy. You have felt my presence before, in moments when you looked at the sky and something inside you knew you were not alone. You are never alone. Heaven has watched every step you have taken, even those that led you through darkness. I have been beside you, sword drawn, guarding the light that still burns within you. You have felt something stirring in your spirit these days, haven't you? A sense of pressure, a heaviness that cannot be explained by the events of the world alone. That is the movement of time shifting, the vibration of change echoing through creation. There is a reason you were guided to this message today. The moment was chosen, not by accident, but by divine order. The heavens have seen the path before you. There are trials approaching, waves that will test your heart and faith. Yet do not tremble, my child. When I speak of tragedy, I do not speak to frighten you but to awaken you, to help you remember the power you already carry within. What is coming can be faced only by hearts that burn with courage and truth. That is why I am here. That is why you are reading these words right now. I have watched you question yourself, your worth, your strength, even your place in this world. I have seen you give love to others while hiding your own pain in silence. You have been misunderstood, and sometimes you have wondered if heaven truly sees your struggle. Hear me clearly now, every tear you have shed has been counted. Every prayer you whispered, even those spoken only inside your heart, has reached us. You are not invisible to the divine. You never were. There is something I must tell you before the time grows short. The world around you is shifting more rapidly than your human mind can perceive. Energies of fear, confusion, and greed move like storms, and many souls are losing their light. You were sent here to be one of those who remember, a keeper of balance, a vessel of compassion, a light bearer. Do not underestimate your importance in this divine plan. The darkness that approaches will try to make you forget who you are. It will come through doubt, through sudden disruptions, through words meant to wound, through losses that seem senseless. But even in the midst of chaos, you must stand in faith. You must remember that divine power surrounds you like a fortress. No shadow can enter unless you open the gate through fear. When you feel fear rising, call upon me. Speak my name aloud or in your thoughts, Michael, defend me in this hour, I will come. You may not see me with your eyes, but you will feel the warmth that settles over your shoulders, the sudden peace that cuts through panic, the stillness that says, "You are safe," that is my promise to you, and I do not break promises. My child, heaven is not far away. It breathes through you in every heartbeat. You are part of its fabric. I know sometimes you look at the world and wonder how goodness can survive amid so much cruelty. Yet even in the darkest corner, the smallest act of kindness is like a torch that calls angels near. When you forgive, when you choose love instead of bitterness, you strengthen the entire field of light surrounding Earth. You are never powerless. Every choice you make carries cosmic weight. The coming test will reveal that truth. Some people you trusted may turn away. Some plans you thought were certain may fall apart. There will be days when you will not understand why things unfold as they do. But the crumbling is necessary. It clears what was false to make space for what is true. The tragedy I warn you of is not sent to destroy you, but to refine you, to burn away fear, attachment, and illusion, leaving only the gold of your soul. You will see signs before it happens, repeated numbers, flickers of light at the edge of your vision, sudden memories that come as if whispered by a loving voice. These are not coincidences, they are signals that we are near. When those signs appear, do not run from them. Pause. Breathe. Center yourself in prayer or stillness. Ask, what is heaven teaching me right now? The answer will rise quietly within you. Trust it. There will also be a time when someone in your life will need your light. They may not say it aloud, but their soul will call to you. You will know who it is by the way your heart aches when you think of them. Do not turn away. Speak with kindness. Even a few gentle words can prevent a soul from falling deeper into despair. That is part of your mission, to bring warmth where others have grown cold. And now, I must speak plainly. A storm of endings and beginnings is gathering. It may touch your work, your relationships, or your inner world, perhaps all at once. But hear me, the outcome depends not on the storm, but on how you stand within it. If you hold fast to faith, if you anchor yourself in prayer and compassion, you will not only survive, you will emerge radiant, stronger, and more awake than before. So take these coming days as sacred preparation. Clear your space of what drains your energy. Speak words of gratitude each morning. Light a candle and dedicate its flame to divine protection. Surround yourself with music and color that lift your spirit. Refuse to let despair write your story. The universe listens to the vibration of your heart, make it a song of hope. When you feel lost, imagine my wings unfolding around you. Imagine the light of heaven pouring through every cell of your being. You are shielded, beloved one. The hands of God hold you, even my beloved child. Listen quietly now. The storm I spoke of is not only around you, it also moves within you. Every soul who walks upon the earth carries two oceans, the one that faces outward toward the world and the one that lies hidden inside the heart. When both oceans rise together, life can feel unbearable. But it is in those tides that the soul learns to sail by the stars. There are days when you wake and feel a weight pressing upon your chest, as if the air itself has grown heavy. That weight is the call of your own spirit asking to be heard. You have spent so long protecting others, trying to be strong, that you sometimes forget to let yourself feel. The heavens do not ask you to be unbreakable, they ask you to be true. The light does not demand perfection, it only asks to be allowed in. When the noise of the world becomes too much, find a moment of stillness. Sit where the sunlight reaches you, or under the night sky where the stars can remind you of home. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel the quiet hum beneath your skin, that is the language of eternity. Each breath is proof that the universe still believes in you. You may feel guilt for things that were never your fault. Let that guilt go. It is not holy to carry what does not belong to you. Forgive yourself for being human, for not knowing better in moments of confusion. The Creator does not measure worth by mistakes but by the courage to keep choosing love despite them. I have seen you doubt whether you are worthy of divine attention. Hear me now, you were not created by accident. The spark in your soul was shaped with intention, crafted for a purpose that only you can fulfill. That purpose is not always grand or visible. Sometimes it is as simple as a single act of patience, a smile offered when another has forgotten hope. Heaven treasures such moments as jewels. Soon you will notice small shifts, a person reaching out unexpectedly, a chance to begin again, the sudden awareness of a path you had overlooked. These are the ways the divine answers you. Pay attention to the quiet openings that appear between the noise of ordinary life. Walk through them with trust. If sorrow returns, do not fight it, cradle it. Tears are sacred water, they wash the vision clean. Through them, you will see more clearly what is real and what was illusion. Each time your heart breaks, it grows a little larger, able to hold more compassion. That expansion is not a wound but a blessing in disguise. I tell you this so you will not fear change. Transformation always feels like loss before it reveals itself as grace. The caterpillar must surrender its old form to become the butterfly, the seed must split open to grow. In the same way, parts of your life will fade so that something higher can take root. Trust that process. When confusion tempts you to despair, speak softly to your soul, I am guided. I am guarded. I am loved. These three truths are unshakable. Let them anchor you. Imagine my wings surrounding you as you rest. Feel the warmth at the back of your neck, the subtle pulse of peace that follows. It is the reminder that I am here. You are learning to see through the eyes of spirit, not fear. Every act of kindness, every honest word, sends ripples across creation. The love you give never disappears, it travels outward and returns multiplied. The world needs your gentleness more than ever. When you speak with compassion, you disarm the noise of anger. When you choose understanding, you open doors that no argument can close. So go forward with courage. Let your faith be action, not only prayer. Help where you can, forgive where you can't, and release what you cannot control. Heaven will handle the rest. And when the dawn comes after the storm, and it will, you will look back and understand that none of this was meant to punish you. It was meant to awaken you to your own light. You will see that you were never abandoned, only guided through the dark so that your heart could recognize the sunrise. My beloved child, you have walked through nights when the sky felt sealed, when prayer seemed to vanish into silence. Yet even then, unseen hands were weaving new beginnings. Every silent hour of pain became a seed of wisdom now opening inside you. There is a rhythm to healing. It begins slowly, like dawn spreading across the horizon, almost unnoticed until the light touches everything. The same is true within you. Little by little, your spirit remembers how to breathe freely again. Trust that pace. The world around you may still tremble. News and voices may speak of loss and division. But you are learning to live from a deeper center, the place where eternity meets the present moment. From that center, peace radiates outward, no matter what storms pass above it. Each time you choose stillness over fear, the whole earth becomes a little steadier. Begin to honor the ordinary miracles. The warmth of sunlight on your hands, the sound of laughter, the quiet of evening air, these are messages from heaven reminding you that life itself is sacred. Gratitude turns every small moment into prayer. You will meet souls along your path who mirror your own growth. Some will arrive only briefly, others will walk beside you longer. Welcome them without clinging. Every connection has a holy purpose, even if it ends. The love exchanged between souls is never lost, it returns to both hearts in different forms. Forgive those who could not see your light. They were blinded by their own shadows, not by your worth. In forgiving them, you free yourself from the chain that binds pain to memory. Remember, forgiveness does not mean forgetting, it means choosing peace over punishment. Let compassion be your language. The heart that listens without judgment becomes a refuge for many. You do not need to fix everyone's wounds, you need only hold space where healing can begin. Now, take a moment to imagine yourself standing on a hill after the storm. The air is clear. The earth smells of rain and new life. In your hands lies the sword of truth, not a weapon, but a beam of light that cuts through illusion. With it, you can discern what nourishes your soul and what drains it. Guard your energy with kindness but with firmness too. Soon, opportunities will open, paths that align with your deeper calling. Move toward what feels expansive, not what feels heavy. The universe will confirm your direction with signs of ease and joy. You need not rush, divine timing is precise. Know that love is never a small thing. Every time you speak gently, every time you offer help or comfort, angels move with you. You become their hands on earth. And the more you give from sincerity, the more heaven fills you again. Rest tonight knowing you are exactly where you need to be. What was meant to break you has, instead, awakened you. From here, you will live not in fear of tragedy but in partnership with grace. My beloved child, when peace returns, guard it gently. The calm that follows a storm is tender, like new leaves after heavy rain. Do not rush back into noise, let silence teach you how to live differently now. Each morning, when you open your eyes, remember that breath itself is a blessing. Whisper gratitude before the day begins. In those few quiet moments, you invite the presence of heaven to walk beside you. Gratitude keeps the heart open, it is the bridge between earth and the divine. As you move through your day, you will encounter distraction and worry trying to reclaim you. When that happens, pause. Place your hand over your heart and breathe slowly. This simple act calls light back into your body. In that stillness, I stand with you. You will begin to notice that guidance often arrives not as thunder but as a subtle nudge, a gentle clarity about what to do next. Let kindness be your first answer to every situation. It does not mean allowing harm, but responding from awareness rather than reaction. Each time you act from kindness, you shape the future toward healing. The world changes in such small, consistent choices. Speak words that lift. Words carry energy, and you are learning to speak as one who knows their weight. A sentence of encouragement can become someone's turning point. When you bless others, heaven blesses you in return. Protect your peace as you would protect a sacred flame. Limit what drains you, seek what renews you. Walk in nature when you can, it remembers the original language of harmony. Let water, trees, and sky remind you that all things are connected, that life moves in cycles of renewal. At night, before you rest, release the day. Imagine handing every burden to the light, saying, I have done my part, now I surrender the rest. Sleep becomes prayer when you trust that the universe continues to work on your behalf. If doubt whispers again, remember, faith is not the absence of uncertainty, it is the choice to keep walking even when you cannot see the whole road. Each step taken in trust strengthens your wings. You are not asked to be perfect, only present. The divine moves through presence, through eyes that notice beauty, through hands that help, through hearts that stay open. From this place, you will begin to sense your purpose unfolding naturally. It may come as inspiration to create, to teach, to comfort, or simply to live with more love. Whatever form it takes, follow the warmth it brings. That warmth is my sign. And when you falter, do not be ashamed. Even angels learn through devotion. Simply begin again. Every new breath is permission to return to light.